Matt, let's take our minds back to Sunday, end of season awards evening. Obviously, followed the disappointment of how things unfolded on Saturday, but was that almost good timing and a chance to bring everyone together again, lift spirits on what was actually quite a wholesome evening in the end?
It was a wonderful evening. You started by saying taking ourselves back to Sunday, and then you went straight back to Saturday again. But I think off the back of Saturday, and by the way, I thought we played very well on Saturday. When we looked at the game back, and obviously at the time, I thought we played really well in a really good atmosphere. I thought the supporters made it a proper occasion. And we played really well in the game. So there was loads of positives to come out of that, most importantly and first and foremost. Then going on to Sunday, listen, I'm not going to lie and try and pretend that on Saturday night I wasn't thinking I really want to do this thing on Sunday, but it ended up being exactly what the group needed, and it was a fantastic evening put together by the commercial guys and all the sponsors and supporters that were there. Everyone was in very good spirits. Everyone was very positive, and it was a cracking evening. Really good evening. The players loved it, and there were some really good winners as well. And it's sometimes good to reflect over the season as well and see some of the amazing moments that we've had. And it's very easy to forget some of those moments. Of course, it is, and I think we can all name probably 10 or 20 of those different amazing moments throughout a season, which, when you come to the end of the regular season, that ain't always the case. So, yeah, it was a wonderful evening, and as I say, probably not what I thought we needed, but it was exactly what we needed. So I thank everyone for coming to that, and yeah, really good evening put on by the club. And then I thank everyone for the support on Saturday. I thought our following was unbelievable. I thought the atmosphere they made, I knew exactly what the score was because of them. I just thought they were incredible throughout, and the way that they got behind the lads and the energy that they gave the group was something that I'll never forget. So that, thank you to them for that. And then I see that they sold the allocation out straight away, which doesn't surprise me, for what will be a really exciting and enjoyable game on Sunday.
I mean, it sounds like we could have sold that allocation out 3 or 4 times over, but on the back of Sunday, were the lads almost recharged and really motivated coming back into training at the start of this week?
And that's just Tommy's family. So yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it was, again, like I say, thank you to all them supporters that are coming. That's amazing. And I know we've sold a lot for the second leg, but we'll get to that after Sunday. We've had a really good training week, really good week on the grass. We obviously worked on quite a few things, planning ahead to the weekend or to Sunday. And it's been a really good, strong, positive training week. So we've looked forward to, we've enjoyed being with each other this week. The lads have trained really hard. Worked on a few things, and it's been a good week for the lads.
Is it almost a bit of a reset that the 46 game league season's now done and it's almost like a mini season with the playoffs? Does it give you that sort of reset, almost like a clean slate?
I don't know about that, but we know the season's finished. Now we go into it with 2 really good games. Obviously, the first one is all that we're thinking about right now, but 2 really good games and against a top team. Like, no bones about that. I think they're a top team. And I think they have been for most of the season, and it doesn't surprise me because they've got a very good manager, a very good squad, and you can see exactly how they want to play through the manager is how he always wants his team to play, and they're very effective and really, really good team. So we know we've got to be right on top of our game. So and of course, I think, like, back to the question you asked, it's the playoffs, so everyone, it's an exciting set of games, and that's something we're really looking forward to. It's been a good training week. Go back to that, and that's what we've wanted. Everyone's come in and worked their socks off, and we all look ahead to Sunday now.
You've been involved in playoff campaigns as a player as well. How do you see is the best sort of way to navigate the playoffs?
Listen, you just look forward to the games, and you have to try and exactly the same as during the season. You try and get a game plan that you want to try and see the games with, and get a game plan to get you the best out of your team for the way that they play and the best that we want to play. That's all we think about. So in terms of that, there's no kind of magic wand, but we know that we want to play to our strengths on Sunday. And when we success together. When we suffer together, and we just have to make sure that we're together and everyone together on Sunday, and then we take that into Friday night. But again, most important thing he's that kind of support of everyone right behind the team and everyone together for the group, and that's supporters, players, the staff, and we take into what is a really enjoyable occasion.
You say that enjoyable occasion, it's two teams, I think the two highest scorers out of the league season. We had two really good games against them during the regular campaign as well. So Chesterfield, it sounds like, looking like one of those games that you can't take your eyes off. Do you sort of see it that way? Do you see it being that kind of game?
Yeah, 0-0, penalties. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it'll be. But no, I think you see that. The two games we played against each other, loads of goals in the game. So wouldn't surprise you if it's too different. But football's funny, and it probably will be 2-0 and go to penalties. But as I say, I think that's maybe the attitude of the coaches. Obviously, Paul sets his team out with really good attacking numbers, and we'll do the same. So it has the makings of a really good game.
And going into the game, how's the squad looking ahead of the Chesterfield tie?
Good. Everyone's good. Everyone looks good. Everyone feels good. As I say, it's been a really good training week, and everyone's come through that really well. So go into it with really good squad, and it's going to be a squad game over the course of the two games. It sure is. Really pleased with the options that we have, and it's about picking the best ones for the game.
Finally, what's your sort of final message to supporters and everyone involved with Walsall Football Club ahead of what's a really exciting playoff campaign?
Yeah, that same message about togetherness. I think that we've proven over and over again how together, and when we're better together, and how that real positivity and it breeds onto the players when they see the group and the supporters and everybody together. They're the magic moments. They're the bits that we love. I think I talked at the very start of this about that. About some of those memories that we've had this season. I think the first one that stuck out in my memory was the Exeter game. I think it was the second game of the season.
Yeah.
And that kind of was the catalyst for that surge of energy throughout everyone, and it was there were some amazing moments after that. So just that togetherness, that energy from the supporters, which we've had all season, incredible support. I mentioned crew, unbelievable support there, and that's just the tip of the iceberg with what we've had this season. Away support's been unbelievable, home support's been unbelievable, and just more of that real togetherness about the club. And we've said it so many times, but since I've come in, we've wanted and we were desperate for moments like this. We hadn't had it for a long time. Absolutely desperate for these occasions, and now it's here to enjoy it, and now it's here to really get behind everybody, and now it's in front of us to show what Walsall Football Club do best, and that's what I'm that's my message, and that you've got a group of players that just give everything for the club. So something to look forward to, games to look forward to, and looking forward to it.